Hello. In this video, I'm going to explain to you how shops work in Create, how to set one up for yourself, and then I'm also going to leave a couple tips for designing your own at the end. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is show you how a shop works by walking you through my own. I've got 4 items here. If I want to buy anything, all I have to do is right-click on the item, and I get this shopping list. So it says here that I can get 32 cookies for 4 diamonds. I can also add some fried rice and a couple honey pork chops. So my total is 5 diamonds and 4 emeralds. If I hand this to my shopkeeper, my items will be dispensed from the vault and put onto this depot in a package. And to break the package, all you need to do is place it down and break it. Now I'm going to show you really quickly how to restock your shop. Go in the employee entrance. This is called an item hatch. This is what you put items in to be dispensed. And then they'll make their way into the vault and they can be bought. If you want to collect the currency that you have obtained, it would normally be in the stock ticker. I have already taken mine out. Alright, let's get into the tutorial. These are all the items that you need. You don't need a seat. You can also use a blaze burner, but I prefer having a seat. Put down a scaffolding and an item vault on top. And then an item hatch to deposit items into. Put a packager on one side with an andesite funnel. And then we need a conveyor belt. We also need a depot. Okay, we need to set up our shopkeeper now. And this is pretty easy. As I said, you can use a blaze burner instead of a mob. If you put down a stock ticker next to a mob on a seat, they should get a little hat like this. And then we can take our stock link, right-click on the stock ticker, and put it on our packager. And you know you've done this right if you get the green light. The next thing we're going to want to do is put in whatever item we want to sell. So I'm going to be selling gunpowder. And then if you right-click on the shopkeeper with a tablecloth, you should be able to set how many of the item you want to sell. So I will be selling, say 8. Then we can put a block down and put our tablecloth down. You can see now that we can buy 8 gunpowder, but we haven't set a price. So how you do that is you go down to this little box and you put an item in. And you can change how many items it is for your gunpowder or whatever else you're selling. I'm going to keep it at 1 diamond for now. And that's it. So if you go over here, you right-click your gunpowder, you get a shopping list. You can then turn in your shopping list to the shopkeeper, and your item should come out the side. If we have rotational force. There we go. Perfect. So you should now have a fully functional shop. To send you off, I just have a couple considerations. Maybe you're customizing your own store, maybe you're thinking about decorating a little bit. On the outside, I like to have an identifying feature to pull people in. I made this little open sign. So something like that, anything colorful, anything to catch the eye. For interiors, I prefer smaller spaces, think like a corner store type thing, over a big box store like Walmart or Target. I just think they're a little more pleasant to shop in, they're a little less daunting. It's something where you can just walk in, get what you need and walk out instead of going for the experience. The last thing I'd consider is keeping your prices low. Minecraft is a game where anyone can go out and get items if they really wanted to. So ask yourself before you set a price, is this something that I would buy? Like, if you were given the chance, would it be more convenient for you to buy this item for 4 emeralds, or go out and get pork chops yourself and get honey yourself and make this food item without buying it? That's about it. If you've enjoyed, I would ask you to boost my engagement by leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing, and I hope you have a good day.